mashup of 3 regions play styles in one team. So
yeah,
Vans while wearing a suit. True.
And speaking of history,
That's the style right there.
Some of the points that we talked about at the top of Monday Night League, including the fact that Blabber and Svenskeren are facing off once again, but with different levels of rosters surrounding each other.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, Blabber and the rest of C9 look like
LCS all time. 80% win rate in LCS. Kids fucking
is
smurfing.
struggling. They're up and down. Sometimes Shizuke is making the game-winning play. Sometimes he's diving a turret and dying. And I think that's sort of what Bang was alluding to. And Svenskeren is it feels like from what I see of him, a very team-oriented player. And so if someone suggests a bad idea, but he knows he should
Probably looks like the real Rat IRL. Holy shit. Actually true. What do you think the chances Probably hits a kickflip on the new analyst desk? Probably 0, dude. I don't feel like Probably would be the athletic type.
Of being like an all
He doesn't seem like a skater, you know? I can see Meteos hitting the kickflip, you know?
yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that kind of style where one guy is like to him and you got to pull him back. I think that's much easier to learn and grow from. However, like I'm going to put a lot of the pressure on Svenskeren to make this work. I think he's a very seasoned player and he's been able to shot call for.
Just say it, man. He's old as fuck.
So
Just
I'm
say it.
expecting him to be the one to turn this team into his play style.
Yeah, he's the 3rd highest win rate all-time player. It's just the problem is going up against Blabber, #1 all-time win rate.
Yeah.
I hate narratives like that.
20% of the games that
Yeah, it's
played,
200 versus 20.
270 games in LCS for Svenskeren. Fucking Blabber's played 27 games, and all of his games have been like on a team that was dominant. Like he never was playing on a bad team.
Another on, so let's head into Champion Select.
Why is NA scrim culture so shit compared to EU? Because I think it actually is that I think NA takes too much from the results of scrims compared to EU. Like EU teams, they're just like, okay, we tried some shit, we learned something, we're like better now. Like they just view it as like a means to improve, whereas NA teams are like, shit, we're losing in scrims, well we must fucking suck then. And then it's like, okay, well let's just play the only thing we won on in scrims, right? Where EU teams are more like free with their mindset. I'd say that's like the biggest issue.
In the interviews going into the TSMC9 matchup, that was the one that they were most focused on. And
The cameraman died. Whatever.
Focused on who you believe is going to be your toughest opponent. You can overlook someone. You can create the situation where it's a bit of a trap game, and I do.
Okay, so Rumble given away to EG.
They have had some ups and
They
downs.
probably have a
Has been consistent though.
mindset about this.
Darren put together a really
I want to see an Ornn, bro. C9, just give me the Ornn here, probably. Leona MF. Well, maybe they think that the enemy team would have too much magic damage if they go Ornn Rumble. I personally just think Ornn should just be picked early. I think Ornn is just super broken. So what are they gonna pick here? If I was EG, I think you just go Varus Tahm Kench here. You can go Zyricon too, but Zyricon is less good into Leona MF in my opinion than Varus Tahm Kench.
If somebody could beat Cloud9, like you said, if Cloud9 aren't properly...
Because we saw Cloud9 play Varus Tahm Kench into MF Leona their last game and just smash the lane. I feel like Varus Tahm Kench is really good into Leona because Rakan is naturally countered by Leona, so it's like kind of a scary matchup in that regard. And I feel like you can't really all in the MF as hard as you could like another champion when there's a Leona paired with it. So the thing that's really good about the Varus Tahm Kench is because you're naturally winning the lane as Varus Tahm Kench all the time. Oh, actually Tahm Kench is banned. I didn't see that. So they banned the Tahm Kench against them. So I guess they are forced into Zyricon, but that's pretty bad for them. I mean, you can still go Varus with other things. You don't need the Tahm Kench with it. You can go Varus. Plus Nautilus as well, and then it's like fine. It's like you're playing the same lane. But I think that Varus in general is just a better matchup into MF than Xayah.
Yeah, Leona also considered a pretty good matchup generally into Xayah and Rakan. You can just kind of follow that Xayah.
You play Varus with anything that's not Tahm Kench? Yeah, sure. They play it in they've played it in LPL one, like in the first week. They just think Varus is good. They like what I would play here actually after thinking about it more is Varus Braum. Varus Braum is actually really good because Braum counters MF. So if the Leona tries to engage on you as Varus, the Braum just blocks the MF follow up and then it's good. Yeah, Nautilus ban is whatever. So Varus Braum is the best two there. But yeah, I think that Varus Braum is just better than Zyricon here for sure. Other teams play it so successfully. I don't see why it would be good.
Has 3 plays already on it and did have one incredible carry performance on it.
Yeah, Nautilus being banned doesn't matter. I don't even think Nautilus Varus is as good as Varus Braum. Varus Nautilus I thought of first, but Varus Braum is better. Okay, so Gragas is picked here. So most likely into the Gragas from EG. Like, I think that Svenskeren will most likely look for the Lee Sin. Kiana and Yasuo are both banned, which are the 80 mid laners that they would prefer to play with Gragas, but I think it's fine anyway. I think for Niski, you just go like Zoe here probably on pick 5 if it isn't picked up by EG. So I think Jizuke will probably go for Syndra, and then Cloud9 should go for Zoe. Unless EG is trying to mind game it, and they put the Rumble mid, and they end up picking like Ornn top. I think that's another option. You go Jarvan, Rumble, Ornn here, because Ornn made it all the way through the draft, and Ornn is fine into Aatrox. I honestly think Ornn is the best pick for EG here after looking at the draft.
Especially effective against 80 carries that do not have any sort of mobility. Misfortune, if she doesn't have her flash ready, will be stuck in that cataclysm. There's nothing to
I hate it. 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 I fucking hate it so goddamn much, this Renekton pick. He picked it in the other game. I hated it when he played it in the other game as well, man. It's just please pick Ornn. Please pick Ornn. There's no point in playing Renekton into Aatrox. It's not that good of a matchup. Yep, hate it. You guys hate it too? Okay. I'm glad we're all in agreement where we all hate it. Cassio into Rumble is actually a really good matchup, so...
It's honestly a pretty tough matchup for Rumble with the Scrap Shield nerfs that are in now.
Yeah, so I mean, I think this is fine drafting from C9. I think they drafted okay. So there's 2 adaptations I would have done for EG. I would have put the Rumble... If I would go Rumble Ornn, and then I would have went... I think the team comp would be better. Rumble, Jarvan, Ornn. Actually, if they're gonna go with the Rumble mid, it's probably not as good to go Varus as the main AD. You'd probably have to change that to like Lee Sin, Varus, Braum, Rumble, Ornn. That's like pretty magic damage heavy, but it's excusable. It's playable for sure. I would much rather see that than this. I mean, I understand you want Rumble as like the main magic damage dealing champion of your team, but still. How does Ornn make it through pick and ban? Because some people just don't prioritize the champion. Like, some people are not that good tank players. Yeah, I know Ornn was open. We were talking about it. I prefer Aurelia over Renekton. Aurelia versus Aatrox isn't really a winning lane. Like, you can win it. It is winnable, but it's not like something you want to, like, draft specifically for.
They're not always sitting back and saying, okay, we'll outscale you. They are willing to take fights. They are willing to go at you.
So like the things I would prefer over Renekton would be like Camille. Camille is better into Aatrox than those other champions as well. Camille can't play Ornn, maybe? Well, if he can't play Ornn, he shouldn't be in the fucking LCS. Like, if your top laner can't play Ornn in this, like, how basic is Ornn as a tank? Like, it's just the only tank that's good. You literally just have to understand how to lane it into other things. Just watch some fucking VODs and you'll be fine.
Cloud9 in the red. Can C9 complete the undefeated spree with week 4 here? Continue going on even further into the midpoint of the split. Halfway through the split is literally just next week. We've already nearly gone through half of it. Time flies in League of Legends.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know, bro.
These years just fly by.
Varus Braum is solid.
Yes. Well, Cloud9 would love to have the rest of the season go by, still going undefeated. No team.
No. People are saying Kumo can't play Ornn, not Licorice can't play Ornn. Cold as Ice, thank you for the 38 months. Appreciate it. Welcome.
Whispering on social media about could this be the run? It's obviously still.
Bro, my Ornn isn't that good actually. First, like it takes some practice, but like I could definitely learn Ornn if that was my goal. If I was like in LCS and I was like, dude, I just need to learn how to play Ornn, and I had all the other skills of a top laner, right? Like let's say I was an LCS level top laner. I feel like if you're an LCS level top laner, it should be hard to pick up Ornn.
What's your prediction? I'm just here to see.
That's like if you play jungle and you couldn't pick up Sejuani. That's how I view it. It's like you're just like, yeah, no, it's just too hard for me. I just don't know how to play Sejuani. It's like, all right, well, get a new job. Barrier Rumble. I mean, he wants the barrier because Niski will start abusing him after tier normally. This match was pretty hard for Rumble eventually.
But Evil Genius geniuses would love to shut it down right here. Remember, this is a team that, and I really enjoy the attitude they've had because they came in talking about how, hey,
I think Aatrox is considered a counter pick to Orin.
number 2, this is our goal.
I don't give a fuck what it's considered. It's not a counter pick to Orin. That's just the reality of the situation. Is even if people think it's that, it's laneable. I've seen it in every region. I've seen every region be able to play Orin into Aatrox, and it's never like, oh shit, the Aatrox is shitting on the Orin so hard. Like last game, bro, there was a horrible TP from Viper, a horrible TP mid lane, and the Aatrox is up like 20 CS. All right, great. What did the Aatrox do in that game with that 20 CS lead? Oh, nothing? Oh, he just bent over and took the dick the entire game? Okay, great. Play that fucking matchup then. Bring his Shinshin on? Fuck no, I'm not bringing no goddamn his Shinshin anywhere near my stream. Not bringing him near my stream or my carpet. All right, so standard pathing from Svenskeren. This is actually really good. Now, normally Gragas doesn't mind this. This is kind of just like how you play Gragas. You're just like, all right, dude, take my Gromp, take my blue. I'm bad early game, and then you just take your wolves here. You take the crab, and then you reset, and then you do your golems and your raids, and you're fine. So it's actually okay.
Stop potential counter invade from Blabber, so he is behind right now.
Yeah, he's definitely behind. Blabber does actually trigger that vision plant, so they should know that he's down here on this bottom side and could look to make a response or potentially a gank.
What's the Shinshin carpet meme? You don't want to fucking know. Svenskeren kind of running it here. I mean, he gets a flash here from Niski. Oh, Niski's dead. Oh my god, Blabber just saved his motherfucking life. They have to turn this. Oh my god, he can auto over that wall.
He's looking for it, but EG managed to get both of their players out.
Oh, the Aatrox is coming down. Liquor's just coming down.
Oh,
clean. Wait, this is kind of it. This is kind of it. Oh, I guess it still works. I feel like C9 misplayed this. I feel like their mid jungle they've messed up twice now. Oh, Niski's got that. Niski's got that. All right, so the game is now over. So what do you guys want to do for the next 20 minutes since this game is done? Anything you guys want to do? You want to just play some like I don't know, some Scrabble or something?
Niski flashes the flag and drag, and Svenskeren says, "Great, all right, that's it. We did it. We got this."
This is fine.
He's going in. He's overheating.
So Jizuke actually misplays here. Jizuke, I mean, maybe he's giving Blabber credit for the E flash prediction, but he should have flashed over the he should have flashed over the body slam and just autoed him one more time and killed him. It's clean from Licorice though. And Niski arrives and it's turbo doomed at this point.
It's an easy chase down here for Niski and Cloud9.
Wait, Blabber, you're really gonna miss that fucking barrel for your boy? You're really gonna miss that barrel? Update the notepad? True. True, actually.
At that moment, if no ganks happen. That was the state of the game when we said, yeah, he's behind. But when you swoop in, you get 2 kills, and then you get priority over the map to take
nice. So we went 60%. Everyone in the chat as a unit. We actually had different games that we got right and wrong. What games did we have different opinions on? Because I think there was one that we voted. There's 2 games that we voted differently on. I think it was the first CLG game, maybe. Yeah, I think the first CLG game, I thought they were going to beat Golden Guardians. So you guys voted Golden Guardians, I voted CLG, and then yesterday I thought that EG was going to beat Immortals, and you guys thought Immortals was going to beat EG. So those are the 2 that we had different. So I maintained my my 1-game lead on you guys as the 5-head analysts that we are.
About 1,500 gold down after that all played out. Not only was it 3 kills for Cloud9, they all had assist money tagged onto the end, including the first blood.
It's so rough because it's not even just any team, right? You're falling behind against the best team in the
IMT versus TL?
Who is 7-0.
Oh, yeah. No, we were both wrong on that, though. We both thought that TL was going to beat IMT, though. That was, like, how it ended up going. That fucking Q from Blabber did so much damage. It's so hard for C9 to play, or for EG to play this game at this point. C9's so far ahead. Like, what do you do here? How do you get back into this game? It's so difficult. And these are the games that feel super bad. You're playing against the best team in the league, and then you just, like, randomly run it down and have a bad early game versus them. It's pretty rough.
And does not have TP, so you can't really contest this. It would be
King Rayano 022, thank you for the 7 months. Another thing that I was thinking about also with this play that they just went for, it's kind of criminal that Licorice got to that fight faster than Kuma. Because Kuma had priority in top lane, and then Licorice just moved first. He just recognized the situation earlier. So that's like kind of bad from Kumo, letting Licorice get first move when he has pressure in the lane. Why does LCS have 50k viewers? I mean, are you looking at the teams playing right now? That's why. No one wants to see C9. This is just bullying at this point. This is literally watching bullying. And some people enjoy it, dude. I like watching bullying. That's why I watch, you know, Tyler One stream to see him bully his diamond laners for not carrying him. So, I'm a big fan of it, actually. But, it's not for everyone.
Well, you can't really attack his mana. You can't really attack his health very effectively. So, your only hope at that point is just kind of farming it out or maybe a jungle game.
Bottom side, Sven nearly going to be killed here. EG in the 2v2, almost have the play, but now the junglers have showed up. Critically, Blabber is almost no mana.
Oh, he can eat that. Wait, Svenskeren can, like, potentially lose his flash. That's fine.
Nobody's going to die on either side.
Yeah,
The Rumble has priority there. I didn't see that, actually, so no, he couldn't walk up. That's why he EQ'd in so aggressively.
From the disengage there from Blabber to actually prevent the flag and drag stun from connecting.
So Jizuke has to try to, like, just survive. Like, he's going to have to just try to roam randomly. There's no way that he can actually play the lane versus Casio. Like, he will just get shit on if they ever fight. Casio actually taking the rates here. I feel like on this mana, it's not normally that good taking these rates, but he has blue buff, so he thinks he's okay to do it. Makes sense. So now he's back mid. So Niski's going to want to, like, try to keep Jizuke in lane. Jizuke is just going to try to sack waves to roam around the map with his Merc Treads. Now, here's the question, chat. Is Casio going to buy Merc Treads herself to counter the Rumble Merc Treads? 5 head.
Both sides have made the move. Zyra Khan moving up here for Bang and Zazel, so they are ready to contest if C9 does start it up.
Critically, though, 3 members.
Yo, Mac with the pack. Thank you for the tier 3.
Just now hit 6, but Zazel and Bang would love to have those ultimates before a team fight.
They'll probably get it here, pushing up.
Yes.
I think they want to have the opportunity contest.
Did I get any of you guys with the Casio boot meme?
It is Renekton running straight up.
So C9's just taking this. Yeah, you can't win this fight. Is EG gonna bank everything on this fight and just lose the game? Is that what's happening? You can never win this, bro. Oh, they're on Blabber. They're just taking this and losing the game. Look at Niski. Niski's just chatting up into 3 people, just walking straight into their whole team. So they got Herald, got the fight.
Neither jungler, I believe, able to actually smite that away. I think it just died to MF's ultimate. I'm not actually 100% sure on that, but Sven going to be able to pick up a kill on Svenskeren and...
Aha, Dominic. Nice trick question, but you will never fool me. Okay, well, I tried at least. So it's a Conquer Casio. So Conquer Casio was super, super busted, but ever since the, like, nerfs to Conquer on specifically, like, Casio and Rives, they did, like, range nerfs. So if you're a range champion, you just don't get the same benefit from Conquer. Since then, like, you've seen more phase rushes out of certain Casio players. Like, it's really just choice, but I guess versus Rumble Conquer is really good because you're just gonna, like, you're not worried about kiting him out. You really just want to fucking try to kill him if possible. I'm surprised Blabber was able to get out of there. Like, normally that's just death. But he was able to actually survive. I mean, EG just needs to not fight C9 directly. They have to try to get, like, odd man fights and things like that.
Making the bucket and pouring all the damage in, but it wasn't quite where they needed it to be in terms of...
Do you think that since C9 played Blabber more during Worlds, that helped them this split? No, not really. It was only a couple games, and, like, he's been getting scrims the whole time from what I've heard from C9. He's been getting scrim time, even though he wasn't getting much stage time, so... I don't really think that that really changed it. I think that him just being part of the organization for so long and having actually played with Licorice and Niski for a while helps him a lot.
While you're locking someone else in with that Cataclysm, you're also locking yourself in to a Miasma and making it very easy for Casio to return damage.
Vulcan is around the corner here, over the wall in the...
Okay, so the Herald's mid. They should really try to get this plate before... They should really try to get the plate Oh, if they get that plate, the turret's armor and magic resistance is reduced, or the turret's armor is reduced at least. Dude, I don't know why EG is permanently taking these fights. Like, I feel like these fights you should just never win. Like, maybe they end up winning by some grace of God, but like these fights you should just know that you auto lose. Oh, this guy's dead too. He at least has to flash. Wait, you can't even walk. Why is EG still walking forward? Why are they walking forward? Are they trolling? They're just dead if they walk forward. What? Oh, okay, he gets a shutdown. It's kind of grief from Sven.
There's the end of that 100k.
Jizuke is dead here though, 100% for that. Licorice misses W there. That's probably another kill.
C9 looking to maybe go further, but they choose against it. They will not get the Drake. They have won the fight, but at what cost?
Yeah, it cost the KDA.
Rip Sven's KDA. Oh shit, actually true. This KDA is fucking ruined.
But Jizuke rightfully flashing in, getting the shutdown, so that 1-for-1
That's
is worthwhile, and they do deny at least the immediate dragon take. EG are back out on the map, but Sven has respawned, and I think Cloud9 are going to head right back to the scene of the crime and try to take that Infernal Dragon.
Alright, so this should just be a free Infernal for Cloud9 after the replay. This is just weird from Vulcan. I don't think this was like the best place for him to be, but yeah.
Interrupting Misfortune's ultimate. Sven barely got out of there. He was down to under.
I mean, I feel like it's so weird from Jizuke to walk forward here.
Jizuke is overheated, but as soon as that expires,
I feel like they should just not be able to walk forward.
with the ward, Sven moves back, and he is going to take his opportunity to flash over, get the shutdown on this Misfortune.
Good flash from Jizuke. I mean, Jizuke looks pretty good so far.
And EG are able to stop the dragon, so well done by them.
EG's comp is so good at these early fights. Yeah, theoretically, if you have items. When you had a Merc Treads only Rumble, you shouldn't be trying to fight like a Rift Herald fight 5v5. You're just going to lose.
Not when Rumble took barrier.
Did you watch T1 hard out jungle Tarzan and Twitch rival scrims? No, I didn't. I don't even know how that could be possible. I don't feel like that's what happened. It just doesn't sound like it's possible. Because I jungled versus Tyler 1. You saw what happened when I jungled versus him, right? And I think Tarzan and me are like similar, right? So I can't see that happening. Maybe it did. I'd have to watch.
Got it down to about 20% HP, but that's all. So that gold bonus still available for either team.
Yeah, and that could really explode the gold lead here if C9, who is already very far ahead. I mean, they're 4,000 gold ahead. Usually you only see those kind of advantages early on through turret takes, right? You won some fights, you took some turrets. So
not true. It's just one hard. Yeah, I mean that could happen too.
If EG decide to make a stand at perhaps the next Rift or the next Mountain Dragon.
I'm better in scrims than people would think though.
Turrets and then being
like.
far behind. So EG is gonna really
When people look at my solo, well, the problem with me solo queuing this season is just I keep on getting banned on every account that I get high elo on. So I get like into Grandmaster and then I just get 2-week banned. Just like so I can't not be banned for long enough to fucking get Challenger. It's so annoying. So now like I'm gonna get Challenger before I go to Korea. I'm just muting all every game.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys and talking about the games we saw here this week. It'll be a good time. You don't want to
I literally just fucking banned. I got banned on like 4 different accounts so far this season. It's just too much. Why do I keep on getting banned? I like using the word retard freely when I play solo queue. And I've explained this concept before where I try to argue with Riot that I'm doing good in the community by identifying retarded people so that those people can go through their lives like knowing that they're retarded. But what ends up happening is like Riot's like, no, it's never right to call someone retarded. I'm like, but what happens if they are? Well, we just have to agree to disagree on that one. Oh, Sven scared with the EQ flash. You are so dead, motherfucker. What are you doing? What are you doing? How do you ever win this? How do you ever win this? In what world do you ever win this fight? You don't win this, right? Licorice just kills him and then roams to you and you just lose.
A double kill over to Niski, but C9 also lost 2.
I'm actually doing God's work. That's exactly what I've been saying, dude.
In terms of the advantage, but can they get even more? Bang trying to flash away.
Ooh, too far. That was weird. I feel like C9 should have won that hard. I mean, they still won it.
C9 win the fight, but it's not perfectly clear.
I think that what it was
They lose Niski, and that's some
the Aatrox
shutdown
just chasing the
damage
Rumble the whole time.
in EG pocket.
And I've got to give a lot of credit to Jizuke, who, while he was losing that 1v1, had the presence of mind to look over to the team fight to get a good ultimate.
Yeah, because this was kind of like a 5v4 because the Rumble ult comes in while the Rumble's getting shit on 1v1s. This is kind of like a 5v4 because Aatrox isn't in the fight.
Jizuke does go over on him. Sven flashes in.
So look at this Rumble ult. Look at that Rumble ult for the combo. Dude, Jizuke is actually, I would say he's the 4th best mid laner in NA right now. Maybe the 3rd best. I would say the best is Niski. 2nd best is probably Bjergsen. And then Jizuke is probably like 3rd and 4th with Jensen. That's what I would say. Jensen's been playing actually pretty well, but his team just has been sucking, so it's like pretty hard to see. But I've watched all the games. Jensen's actually playing well.
You could drop that in the mid lane very easily. It's within one charge's death.
Like obviously Jizuke had the bad death yesterday, so he's had like some blunders. But if you look at like the games that EG's won, most of them have been on the back of fucking Jizuke.
Fairly soon, so I think we're gonna see them probably drop it mid, look to crack that turret, which makes it even harder for EG to
PoE's been okay, I would say. I mean, when PoE played against Jizuke, Jizuke smacked him. That was the Malzahar game from Jizuke where PoE played Zoe. I don't know if you guys remember that one, but it was last week they played. Jizuke looked really good in that game. Crown? Crown, holy shit. Yeah, dude, Crown, man. Yeah, no, he's been good. He definitely deserves to keep his job. He's definitely not just playing for a paycheck. He's won a world championship. He doesn't give a fuck anymore. It's so obvious.
So far, between cataclysms, equalizers, petrifying gazes, there are so many tools on both sides to just create havoc in these 5v5s.
One of the most concerning things too for this game is
Froggen greater than Jizuke? I disagree.
every damage dealer, every main carry on C9 is so far ahead.
I've not been so high on Power People's had good games, he's had bad games. I mean, he's probably 5th in my mind. He's after all the other people I named. Froggen's like 5th, 6th. Okay. They go hard. Like, Svenskaren's like, I got Niski. And Niski just stands there with Conquer and just beats his ass down. Just cues him in the fucking cage, just spams E on him, just beats his ass. Get off the goddamn screen, bro. Imagine having Crown or Ruin in the same team. Yeah, true. You've Crown and Ruin as your fucking solo laners. Imagine juggling. I mean, dude, Wiggly's looked bad, but it's hard for me to really blame him when he has to play with those solo lanes.
I thought he swapped back over to his trinket, but it was just the Drake damaging him. I got you baited. I got you baited. They didn't need it for bottom side either.
Yeah, well, I mean, they got a couple of kills, so they're going to have a lot of priority. They can pretty much do whatever they want with it at this point. Will be their 3rd dragon. You see how damn tanky Niski can get. He had the Seraph's completion. That was very key. Also, all of the healing he has, because he's been in a lot of fights, he should have very likely a fully stacked Ravenous. So it's actually 4 out of 5 stacks already.
Is this reportable levels event? No, apparently not. Trust me, I try to report people that do this type of stuff like Svenskeren doesn't. Like, look at this, dude. How is this ever gonna work, bro? That's with the Rumble ult and the Rakan. And look at how healthy Niski is. They don't almost kill him, bro. He's at like 700 life at the end of that shit. Oh, and Jizuke goes into, oh shit, they're smurfing.
I can understand the thought process. Hey, immobile carry, no flash, he's alone, let's go after him. Yeah. But the only source of damage that can follow you up is an equalizer from your mid laner who's 1,500 units away. He's not a Felios. He can't contribute with auto attacks or anything from that range. So you have to be careful.
Crowd is more. Oh, absolutely.
It costs them a
People, don't get me wrong. When I shit on Crown, I'm shitting on Crown now. I'm not saying he was bad for his entire career. I'm not saying he doesn't have the talent level to be really good. I'm saying right now he's fucking dog shit. Like I'll shit on people that are currently playing bad if I believe that they're playing bad, but I don't fucking do that rewriting history bullshit. I'm not sitting here like, dude, no, Crown was never good. He was just carried by his team. Like, yeah, maybe he wasn't as good as Faker at that point. Maybe he wasn't as good as Faker, but he fucking got a win versus him, dude. His Malzahar was clean, his Talia was clean, it's all good.
EG are going to try to swing for the fences, are going to try to look for those potentially game-winning plays. Get a kill, grab a bounty, maybe swing something around, hit a dragon for yourself. So I can respect the effort, but there's not a lot of plays left for them in this game.
I didn't see
that
Shelly.
also look very good because you're just so far behind. It's really, really tough unless your opponents make big mistakes.
Nah, I don't like that whole career rewriting bullshit. Like, I try to keep an accurate perception of like how good people were, like what their strengths were at the times where they were good, etc.
Their point of view, everything being eclipsed by Cloud9 vision that is now being set up in the top half of the
With no hindsight bias, given last season, it was a good choice to pick up Crown. 100% agree. I thought he played pretty well last season. I had him as the 4th best mid laner in the league last season.
aren't in a good position. So
I had him at 4th. I had Froggen at 5th. I had Bjergsen at 3rd, and Jensen and Niski as 1 and 2.
Exactly, and they also have explosive engage. So if you face check, you know,
And yeah, on Optic, Crown looked really good. Him and Meteos carried that team. That was the only reason Optic ever won was because of Crown and Meteos. But both of them are just playing bad this season. That's just what's happening.
there too. So C9 just moving up, trying to push back the vision further and further and further. You can see, you know, it's kind of this line here all the way across that is going to be trying to encroach further and further into the EG territory. And into
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever say, like, anyone who's, like, being serious. I mean, obviously you get troll comments, but I've never seen someone say that I was never good. Like, any reputable source, I've never seen that. One of, like, the narratives that I don't like about me that's, like, I guess in the history of it, where people, like, made it seem like when I retired I was, like, declining in skill. That shit actually triggers me, because it was like, dude, when I retired, I was fucking getting awards and shit.
and the other thing is,
I was all pro second team this season that I retired. Like,
that's C9.
that's the narrative that I don't like, because people make it seem like
Still gonna do
like, oh, if you were good in LCS, why would you ever quit LCS? It's like, I don't know, because at the time I played, you just didn't make money, and I just cared about money at a point.
Dragon, not so risky.
Licorice and Kumo.
There's a point where I was like, well, shit. I mean, I'm getting close to winning, but I'm not winning.
Licorice has to head for the hills. All of
Okay, let's see what happens here first. They're not gonna kill Licorice, and then Niski's gonna kill everyone. Okay, well, Niski just kills everyone here. Cassio can never die in this fight, and it just does way too much damage. Oh, it's so turbo doomed for them.
Cloud9 turn this fight around, and they won't pursue
I guess they just win through Mountain Drake.
won the fight. Now they're clear out the vision. Now they'll set up for that Drake that you were talking about.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse though for EG. They do try the play, they lose one member, but you know, a lot more could have gone down. Niski just barely not able to actually connect.
Shit, money, your mental gets to shit. Well, I mean, that was part of it. Yeah, I just didn't enjoy playing LCS, even though I still thought I was good at it.
And Kumo will be alive.
I just didn't enjoy it anymore. Like, it was just not fun at all.
He can still try to look for
Then, like, the teams that I could join, it was like, obviously this is just how it goes, right? If you want to leave a team that's like good, you're not going to join another great team immediately. You either have to wait it the fuck out and wait until there's problems with a good team and it's like, oh shit, now I got an opportunity, or you just have to join like a team that's not as good. That's just how it always goes, right? And I just didn't want to join like a fucking like 5th or lower place LCS team and then just be in the struggle of like going to LCS, losing games. Like, that shit is just depressing, bro. You think it feels good to be on CLG right now? You think Wiggly's enjoying his life right now? Waking up, reading Reddit, getting shit on, going to Twitter, getting shit on, going to LCS, getting shit on. Like, that shit sucks. That shit actually sucks. I never got an offer from TSM. I talked to C9. That was the team that I was talking to that was like good. Back when so Rush like was getting benched after spring, and then C9 hit me up. It was gonna be me and Meteos going to Korea with them. They're gonna try out both of us, but I just decided to stick with streaming. Didn't even go.
Level 10 on this Jarvan, the same level.
Yeah, no, coming to my channel, you try to watch face check, it's like, oh shit, like I saw Dom at a party recently. He's my boy, like he's nice to me in person. Let me see what he's saying about me. I'm like, yeah, I think Wiggly is the 9th best jungler in the league. Like, man, that shit just sucks for him, bro. Like, that shit is miserable, actually.
Story of Blabber, fully completed Zhonya's Hourglass. He's got the Runic Echoes, working on the next item now as well. Very scary as the Miasma goes down. Fortunately for Svenskeren, he's able to use the EQ combo to get out.
Yeah, that was Vulcan's ultimate, so they were looking for a pick there. Svenskeren quick to get out.
Here comes Zazel's ulti now. Vulcan on the front line, but the stone plate means you just cannot initiate on a Leona and get anything there. They went for the misfortune as well, but weren't quite able to find it. And with that big Rakan ulti down...
What happened with Rush? Why did he get banned? I think that just Rush and Jensen like were having problems in game. Like they were good friends, but it seemed like they just weren't playing well together as a team.
To try to look for something. Kumo's not even with them, so
Dude, C9 can just take any fight, man. It's so boring. You have Mountain Soul. They literally just take any fight and they just win. They're playing like a little bit like safe, but this game is easy.
they don't want to take any potential 50-50.
Waking up every day to lose, but isn't that most teams in all sports? I mean, that's honestly how LCS felt for me at least. Maybe there's some people that are okay being like third or fourth. I feel like in LCS, it's really nice to win. Everyone else feels like shit.
Take him down. Nice shot from Jizuke, but it's going to be a 1-for-1 so far. Make it a 1-for-2.
Okay.
Scarin are both gone.
They can never kill Licorice. Licorice can just face tank this.
The back line does not even seem to care. Why would he?
He's got no flash, no barrier. Jizuke's just dead. Oh, man, this is just brutal. What do you want? You want Baron? Just take it. Everything's free.
They're so far ahead.
Cassio destroys the fucking Baron at this point.
For Licorice, when you're up levels,
Why'd you not go back once the salary is increased? Well, I don't think I was like that good when the salary started increasing. So that was like season 8, and I'd already been a streamer for 2 years. And like, you got to think about it like this: like the whole time that I'm streaming, I'm like not caring about my skill level. Like it would have just been like a lot of work and a lot of risk for potentially like not much gain. You know? I think it was just like then it was like I'd established myself as a streamer, so it was like okay, well now I'm worse, and I'm not sure if I'll enjoy it again, and I'm gonna have to fucking probably play Academy if I want to like to just like show that I'm good again. Like there's just so many problems, I guess. Just seemed not worth it at that point. Like the only time that there was actually like consideration between streaming and LCS was season 6 for me. So I retired season 5, season 6 is when I started like being like okay. Because then I felt like I could still play like easily, you know. Like, I was like, okay, put me on a team. Like I'm still just like in it, you know. I kind of viewed it after I like rejected the LCS offers in season 6. That was me like choosing to never play LCS again. That's like how I thought about it. I'm like, okay, like if C9's talking to me, Echo Fox is talking to me, Renegades is talking to me, Dignitas at the time was talking to me, and TL was still willing to like split time with me. It's like if I'm saying no to all these, oh, and Energy was talking to me. If I'm saying no to all these, I'm probably just like, I have to be, if I'm saying no to all this, I have to be okay never playing LCS again. That's what I told myself.
Two different lanes now being pressured at the inhibitor turrets. Then he'll step up, throw some auto attacks through there.
All you can really do is if you're EG, you go for the Hail Mary. You have to hard engage on one side or the other because if you sit back.
But do you really enjoy streaming solo queue more than losing in LCS? No. Well, maybe. All right, let's see. Let's watch the end of this game. I mean, I'm just fucking like telling stories at this point because this game is so fucking over. All right, nice. You have a full engage comp onto a team that you can never fucking kill. So if you full engage, you still lose. So you have no win condition anymore. This game was over at fucking 3 minutes. But yeah, I mean, wait, what was I gonna talk about? Oh, do I like solo queue, streaming solo queue? No, I don't like streaming solo queue that much. Like, at first I did, because it was a little bit different. Like in season 6, not as many people ghosted. The game was like a little bit different. Like season 6 jungle was super OP in solo queue, so I could easily be like, I think I finished like top like 30 in challenger. Like it was just super easy to play. Like whatever. So no, I stopped enjoying streaming solo queue, but then I just like I decided to have like a different mentality about streaming. It's like okay, so why don't I just start streaming for in my mind less viewership? In order to enjoy myself more, which is what we're doing now, but actually our viewership increased when we started doing all these talk shows and analytical content, so it actually went the opposite of what I thought, but like in my mind at the end of last year, I was like, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice like my income and like all that stuff to just be happier, so I'm not gonna wake up at 12 to stream anymore. I never stream at midnight anymore, right? I wake up in the morning and I stream in the morning, so I changed that, I changed the content that I'm doing, I play other games on stream. I play Magic the Gathering on stream. I signed that contract for that. I do all this stuff. Like, yeah, it just ended up being good. It just ended up being good for me all around. But obviously, like, that's just not my perception of it beforehand.
Started at the very beginning of the game. Even though the initial counter jungling pattern I like from EG, they had the
all right, well, that's our Monday Night League. So we got our